Maraming salamat po, Panginoon Diyos, sa bigay mong almusal sa amin sa umagang ito. Ito po, salamat na nabili dyan.
To commune with God.
Donut.
Ngayon, Panginoon, in the church, we have been trained. We have been the good man of the house.
Inimpress na sa atin ang
kahalagahan ng laging paglapit
ayon sa Mateo 6:9, naman namin Diyos, nasa langit ka. In verse 11, bigyan mo kami ng aming kakanin araw-araw. Ito, nagbigay na naman ng Diyos. Amen. That is good.
And the reason is clear.
All the time.
This has been the way. The early believers na bago tayo dumating ay ginagawa na nila. In the time when the nation of Israel was established, yung practice ng kanilang mga ninuno was institutionalized by God. Ginawa ng national. Kung dati, kanya-kanya sila, basta yung maisipan ng patriarchs, this time, nang dumating na yung kanilang mga anak-anak, the Lord made it a rule. He made it a law. Kaya there is the book of Leviticus. In Leviticus chapter 1 verse 3 to 5, makikita natin ang record. Ang sabi, if the burnt offering from the herd you are to offer a male without defect, you must present it at the entrance of the tent of the meeting so that it will be acceptable to the Lord. You are to lay your hand on the head of the burnt offering and it will be accepted on your behalf. Yung offering nila, mga kapatid, ay kumbaga connected sa kanila. Hindi yun basta separated object from them. God is looking at their being, at their character. And so there are three things I want us to see when it comes to our offerings before the Lord. Number one, offering signifies our devotion or dedication to God. Yan ang isinisimbolo ng aking mga pagkakaloob. Hindi yan basta halaga na dinala mo. It represents who you are. Your devotion, your dedication before the Lord. Kaya even in the Old Testament, we see it in the practice of Abel, in the practice of Noah. After the flood, before the flood, as an act of their devotion to God, they will always have something to give. They will always have a token to give before God. Yan o ang kanilang pagkakaloob. Pagpapakilala ng kanilang pagtatalaga sa ating Panginoon. In the time when the patriarchs came, their offering signifies the recognition of God's covenant. Pagkilala sa tipan ng Diyos. Sa Bible, we are always taught that we are in the new covenant. Hindi tayo basta believers, we are not simply religious here. We are under a contract. We are under a testament. Tayo ho ay nasa tipan. Hindi to basta tayo ay umaaten, nagsisimba. No, this is part of God's agreement with us. And as a recognition of that covenant, the patriarchs from time to time will always bring an offering. And as I have stated earlier, they will not simply bring an offering, but they will build an altar to make their offering presentable and good before God. Number 3, our offering signifies our standing, our identity before God. In the book of Malachi, in chapter 1, verses 6 to 9, maganda po ito sa Tagalog, especially verse 9. Can we have it in Tagalog? Ginagalang ng anak ang kanyang ama, ng alila ang kanyang Panginoon. Kung ako nga'y ama, saan nandun ang aking dangal? Kung ako'y Panginoon, saan nandun ang takot sa akin? Sabi ng Panginoon ng mga hukbo. Ang mga saserdote na nagsisihamak sa aking pangalan at inyong sinasabi, sa ano namin hinamak ang iyong pangalan. Kayo'y naghahandog. So they are also offering ng karumal-dumal na hain sa aking dambana. At inyong sinasabi, sa ano ka namin nilapastangan? sa inyong sinasabi, ang dulang ng Panginoon ay hamak. Verse 8, pagka kayo naghahandog ng bulag na pinakahain, hindi kasamaan. Pagka kayo naghahandog ng pilay, may sakit, hindi kasamaan. Iharap nga ninyo sa inyong tagapamahala, alulugdan ka ba ganyan, o tatanggapin ba ganyan ang iyong pagkatao? Sabi ng Panginoon ng mga hukbo. Will He receive? Tatanggapin ba niya ang iyong pagkatao? Sa matatuwid, yung aking mga handog, that reflects who we are. Kumbaga, ay pinapakita din yan kung sino ka. Kaya pagka ang handog mo sa Diyos ay parang hindi maayos, that shows what kind of character you possess. Mga kapatid, sa iglesia, tayo ay inuudyukan na magpakabanal. Amen? Kaya, yun ang gagawin mo. Kaya sila noon, hindi sila basta lumalapit at maghahandog ng kung ano lang. They will give their chosen offering before God. They will give what is best before God because that shows who they are. Sa aklat ng Numbers, in the book of Numbers, I will just quote this. In chapter 7, you may want to read the whole chapter. We can see here that during the dedication ng panahon ni Moses, itinatalaga ang tabernacle. Depending on their status, they are recognized by their giving. Kaya yung bigay ng mga leaders, that's different. Yung bigay ng mga karaniwang tao, it's in a different level. So that shows who are they before God. Nabasa natin kanina in the book of Leviticus in chapter 1:3, ang sabi, ipapatong niya ang kanyang kamay dun sa hain. Kaya yan, nung practice na yan, ang sabi, if an offering is burnt offering, can you put that sa verse 4? Ang sabi sa verse 4, ipapatong niya ang kanyang kamay sa ulo ng handog na susunugin. Identity mo yun. Yung pagpapatong ng kamay noon, parang pagsasalin. It so happened, ito ay tungkol sa sin offering. Nevertheless, the message is, it is you. Your giving represents you. And of course, kung ikaw yan, hindi ka siguro papayag na magbigay, na iharap mo ang sarili mo na kung paano na lang. When we present ourselves before respected people, ibinibigay natin ang pinakamabuti nating pagharap. Mga kapatid, it is to God that we are giving. And so, in this devotion, mga kapatid, nawa, may the Lord found our families to be worthy of our giving. Magpe-pray tayo. And in the Old Testament, even in the New Testament, that has been the practice. In their giving, in their prayers, they will always present themselves, not only by words, not only by their lips, but they will always have something as a token of their acceptance sa presensya ng ating Panginoon. Sana po sa umagang ito, makita natin na hindi po pala karaniwan ng pagkakaloob. Giving, again, reminds us of three things. Giving is about our devotion and our dedication. Purihin ang Panginoon. Giving is about our recognition, submission even to the covenant we are in.
Kung yung kaibigan kay Jesus, Brother
Nasa
Bani
tipan ka ng
Bautista.
Diyos. Maaari may
Thank
pangangailangan
you, ay, salamat.
iba-ibang ang dinadaan ng pangangailangan.
God bless us all po.
Pero may
Nawalat
Diyos
na kayo ng
na
video
nangako,
ito. Nasa
I am
maayos na
with you.
kalagayan.
I will never forsake you. I will never leave you. But
like,
present
share.
yourself well before.
Ay, yung mga nasiyaran, isiyan niyo po sa
Kilalanin mo
iba.
ang tipan ng Diyos. Kumbaga, hindi ka dapat
La
manghimado,
la
hindi ka dapat
la 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 la.
manghimado. That is the message in the book